Okay, so hi Maggie. Hi Mags. What's up? So day one of Project Mazda, Project RX-7. Picked up this 1983 RX-7. Say hi, Gordon. Hi, Gordy. This 83 Mazda RX-7. Um, it's a project car that somebody's already started on. Been in the race world as far back as 1992, as best I can tell. Um, I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute. So we've got a few things done to this car to really stiffen it up, and got a good head start on this car. As you can see, a lot of cross bracing between the struts. Um, we have some adjustable strut plates here that will allow for camber adjustment. Looks like the whole top of the strut tower has been reconfigured there, and then it's got these cool plates on there, which is a good thing. Um, it looks like it's got Tokiko 5-way adjustable aluminas on the front, and I got underneath inside of there before we picked it up, and it also has adjustable coilovers for ride height adjustment. As you can see, it's missing an engine, so that's going to be one of the things that will have to be done to it. But it does have a couple of other kind of cool features to it. One is these fenders have been flared on the front and on the back, which will allow for some wider wheels and tires. It's got a fiberglass hood, which was also, there's the fiberglass hood. Not sure what that big notched out box was for, probably a turbocharger or something. But that's kind of a cool little deal there, fiberglass hood. Kim says that it's already got a number, so that'll save me some time. Although I'm not sure if I like the number 34 or not. We'll have to see. Inside here, we've got a great head start on Lightning. We have just about all the interior stripped. We've got something of a sport steering wheel. It's got a 5-speed transmission, and as you can see, pretty much everything inside has been taken out of it. One other thing that somebody's gone through the trouble of doing is relocating the battery, and there's a quick connect Moroso switch right there to disconnect power. This is done for the purpose of balancing the weight in the car, and that's good. That's a good head start. I believe in this car that the battery was originally located up there in the engine compartment somewhere. So we got that going for us. The driver's seat is not mounted, and as you can see, there is no heater. Right, Gordy? It's kind of cold, huh? Poor dog. So yeah, the seat's not mounted. So we'll have some work to do there. Here's another little cool thing. This back glass, the back hatch, has been replaced with a piece of plexiglass. Unfortunately, it's cracked and broken out, so we'll probably have to replace that. But it looks like it was. Looks like it's fairly easy to do. We got a lot of junk in the back here. A lot of junk in the trunk, and not really sure what to make of all that. I got no clue what that nasty mess is right there. I'm finding a lot of wasp nests in here, so good chance that I'll find more. This is part of the rotary engine. No clue on how to assess you know, the usability of that right now. All right, if you go underneath the car here, just to see a little bit more about what's been done to it. First thing you notice, you can see it. You can see a pretty beefy sway bar on the back. I put that thing at about 5/8 or so. Again, it's got Tukiko adjustables on the back. All the rod ends back here are adjustable, and it's got a pretty awesome ladder bar set up. I don't know exactly what that's called yet, but it mounts to the bottom of the diff and ties into the unibody up in front of the up near the column here. This car has four-wheel discs on it. My first thought on that is that it's got also a limited slip differential. It does have a solid rear axle, not an independent rear axle. But from what I've read, most of these cars that came with a rear disc brake setup also had a limited slip rear differential. So that's it. This is the car on day one as I got it. We'll show you one other cool thing here. Found this in the glove box. This is a booklet from the California Capri Club, which is right there. And then also a National Auto Sport Association booklet. It's a rookie permit and a track logbook. That's what both of these guys are right here. And there's a little bit of info. A little piece of paper that fell off of this thing. It has a name for a gentleman in Concord, California. But here's a little bit of the history of the car. So obviously he was racing this thing as far back as December 12th of 1992. SPIR, possibly Portland International Raceway, car number 34 RX-7 in Group S. And this is just an assessment, it looks like, of this gentleman's driving ability. Keep on practicing, check your judgment. That's from the school director. So that's kind of cool. And then again in 95 at Thunderhill in Group 4. Okay to go race Group 5. So apparently he did pretty well. And this booklet right here, I don't think had, yeah, Rick Gould. And then Bob Carter, whoever those two guys are. But Rick Gould was apparently the owner of this car back in the day. And who knows? Maybe I'll try and track that guy down and see if he can give me some more history on the car. But anyway, there we have it. I'll keep you posted as we move along.